We're going to spend a couple days on this. This is the first example, or the first set of examples for day one of this. So we'll start out nice and easy, though. It says, state whether each equation is true, false, or open. And here, 6 plus 2 equals 18. Well, that's true because 6 plus 12 does equal 18. The second one here, B, 6 equals 4 plus 3. Well, that's not true because this side is 6 and this side is 7. So this is a false statement. And C, 6y equals negative 3 plus 5y is open because there's a variable and I have not yet given you a solution, or you haven't found one. So currently it's just considered open. Go ahead and pause, head into class kick, and come back here to check your answers. Again, please make sure you come back to check your answers. Alright, explain whether each equation is true, false, or open. Well, this one's false because 9 minus 7 is 2, and 2 does not equal 3, so that's obviously going to be false. B is open because there's a variable here with no solution to try out. And C is true because 4 times 5 does equal 20. So we had false, open, and true. Continue for another example from me. Just as much fun as solving is to write equations. It says write an equation for 9 times the opposite of 5 is 45. Now last year you spent time studying these math words, and you'll do that again. Like here the word is. Is generally means equal in statements like this. So if you ask yourself, well, 9 times the opposite of 5. Well, the opposite of 5 is certainly negative 5. 9 times that is 9. Is, again, we said is equals 45. So 9 times negative 5 is 45. And then we want to state whether it's true, false, or open. Well, in this case, it's false because this side on the left is negative 45. And we know that negative 45 does not equal 45. So it's going to be false in this case. Pause, head into class kick. Your turn. Write an equation for 20 minus x is 3. So 20 minus x, again we said that is means equals 3. Is it true, false, or open? Well, it's going to be open because there's a variable and we don't have a solution yet. So 20 minus x equals 3. Continue for another example from me. Here's where it starts getting kind of algebraic, right? Is 30 a solution of this equation? So we can check. We literally just substitute the answer. So we have this equation, this open equation, right? 170 plus x equals 200. And we're going to try 30 in there. So 170 plus 30 equals 200. Well, that's true. 200 does indeed equal 200. So 30 is a solution. So yes, 30 is a solution. This, by the way, is the last step of your solving equations. This is called the check. So once you find your own answer, you plug it back in and you just check it. See if it works. That's what the check is. Go ahead and pause, head into class kick. I'll be watching. Your turn. Alrighty, is the given number a solution? So we're going to try this 1, right, and plug it in here for t. So we're going to get 8 plus 1 equals 2 times 1. Notice there was a t there also, right? So 8 plus 1 is 9 equals 2. Well, 9 does not equal 2, so no is the answer. And on B, we're going to plug a 6 in over here for m. So 9 minus 6 equals 3. Well, that's true because 3 does equal 3. So that works out. Again, this is like the check phase, the last step of your solution steps for solving an equation. Go ahead and continue for another example from me. Alrighty, on a mule ride, a rider's gear weighs 10 pounds. The rider plus the gear weigh 145. Can the rider's weight be 160? So we know that, here's that let statement, by the way. Let W equals the weight of the rider. So the weight of the rider plus the weight of the gear is 145. So we know that the weight of the rider, it's the other thing we don't know, right? We're guessing. Can it be 160? So can we take 160 plus 10 and get 145? Well, no. No, not at all. In fact, it's going to be 135, right? We can figure that out in our heads. So we know that 170 does not equal 145. So we're going to say no, he can't be 160. Doesn't make any sense. Pause, go ahead and head into class kick, and your turn. A tent weighs 6 pounds. Your backpack and tent together weigh 33 pounds. Use an equation to find whether the backpack weighs 27 pounds. So, we're going to say let B, right, equal backpack weight. So B equals backpack weight. So, what are we trying out? We're going to say backpack plus your tent of 6 pounds equals 33. So we're checking, can we put in 27? So 27 plus 6 equals 33. That's the big question here. And let's see, 27. Yep, it does. 33 does equal 33. So the answer is yes, the backpack is 27 pounds.